Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. Today, we've got some exciting stories lined up for you. First, Greater Bay Airlines is celebrating its second anniversary with a bang by offering $20 round-trip tickets to select destinations. This limited-time offer is sure to get everyone buzzing, so keep an eye on their social media for the latest updates and promo codes. The first destination? Bangkok. Grab your tickets and pack your bags for a budget-friendly adventure. Next, Hong Kong's real estate experts are calling for a shift in housing policy to favor the private sector. With the economy on the mend, there's a growing demand for private flats among residents and overseas talent. Lau Chun Kong from Colliers Hong Kong suggests that increasing the proportion of private flats could help balance the market and meet this rising demand. Lastly, GA Capital is auctioning off a 13-story commercial tower in Kwun Tong, and it's catching the eyes of potential buyers. The property, which boasts a 76% occupancy rate, could fetch up to 1.45 billion Hong Kong dollars. This sale is a hot topic in the real estate world, and it will be interesting to see who snaps it up. Please stay tuned for more details on these stories and much more. Please continue to watch for detailed content. South China Morning Post: Hong Kong's Greater Bay Airlines is celebrating its second anniversary with an enticing offer of $20 Hong Kong dollars, $2.56, round-trip tickets to select destinations, kicking off with Bangkok. The promotion, running from Tuesday to Thursday and next Monday to Wednesday, allows 200 passengers daily to snag these limited-time deals. The tickets, however, exclude fuel charges and taxes, and come with restrictions such as no route changes or ticket transfers. The airline revealed the discounted routes and promotion codes via Facebook and Instagram at designated times. This celebration comes after the airline's turbulent launch, delayed from 2021 to July 2022 due to regulatory concerns and the pandemic. Currently, Greater Bay Airlines operates in 7 destinations, including Taipei, Tokyo, Osaka, Seoul, Bangkok, Manila, and Haikou. Despite halting direct flights to Singapore and suspending services to Ho Chi Minh City, the airline is eyeing new routes to Sendai, Sapporo, and Jeju Island. South China Morning Post: Real estate experts in Hong Kong are advocating for a shift towards more private sector involvement in housing provision, amidst concerns of falling property prices. Lau Chun Kong from Colliers Hong Kong suggests increasing the proportion of private flats as the economy recovers, arguing that a stable supply of private housing is essential for long-term societal stability. Currently, 70% of new housing is public, but Lau believes this ratio should be adjusted to meet the growing demand from wealthier residents and incoming talent. The government is considering a 50-50 public-private split in new development areas, a move supported by Professor Chow Kwang Wing from the University of Hong Kong, who argues that a larger private housing supply could make properties more affordable. However, economist Andy Kwan warns that increasing private housing supply might deter buyers and developers, suggesting any ratio change should wait until property prices stabilize and public housing wait times decrease. South China Morning Post: GA Capital's auction of a commercial tower in Hong Kong's Kwun Tong district is drawing significant interest, with potential buyers anticipating a 50% return on investment made a decade ago. The 13-story building at 133 Y Yip, acquired by GA Capital in 2013 for 930 million Hong Kong dollars, is expected to fetch up to 1.45 billion Hong Kong dollars, $186 million at the auction on September 4. Located in a burgeoning commercial hub, the building boasts a 76% occupancy rate with tenants like co-working operator spaces. Its prime location near Ngau Tau Kok MTR station, coupled with sea views and a modern facade, makes it a lucrative investment opportunity. Market sources estimate the property could sell for 7,000 Hong Kong dollars to 7,500 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. The sale follows a trend of distressed asset transactions in Hong Kong's commercial property market, with a significant rise in fire sales expected to continue. South China Morning Post. Hong Kong entrepreneur Manoj Thar has called on local schools to better support non-Chinese speaking students, as his charity, Integrated Brilliant Education Limited, IBL, launched its first kindergarten aimed at this demographic. Thar praised the government for its financial efforts but criticized the school system for failing to effectively use the funds, leaving 33,000 non-Chinese speaking students struggling, particularly with Cantonese proficiency. Despite a record 589 million Hong Kong dollars allocated for support measures in the 2022-23 academic year, many schools have not met the Education Bureau's performance indicators. To address this, Thar's charity opened the IBL Ruzi and Perviz Shroff Charitable Foundation Kindergarten, which focuses on enhancing Chinese language skills from a young age. The facility, funded by 1.5 million Hong Kong dollars from Sino Group's philanthropic arm and other organizations, serves 56 students from diverse backgrounds and aims to create a generation proficient in Cantonese, Mandarin, and English. South China Morning Post. A controversy surrounding Lu Maqi, a 119-year-old Hong Kong food producer, has revealed a loophole in the city's food safety regulations. The company admitted using imported fermented bean curd from mainland China for 30 years, which was found to have high levels of Bacillus cereus, a bacteria causing vomiting and diarrhea. This revelation has sparked outrage among longtime customers and calls for a review of Hong Kong's outdated food safety laws. Legislator Doreen Kong Yuk Foon and lawyer Albert So Man Kit highlighted the inadequacies in current regulations and enforcement, noting that Hong Kong lags behind regions like Macau in food safety and consumer protection. The scandal follows other high-profile food safety issues, such as the misclassification of Nongfu spring bottled water by the Consumer Council, underscoring the need for more stringent and transparent food safety practices. South China Morning Post. China's National Press and Publication Administration, NPPA, approved 105 video game licenses in July, including new titles from industry giants Tencent and MiHoYo. Tencent's Arena Breakout, Infinite and MiHoYo's Xingbu Goody were among the approved games, reflecting a steady approval rate of around 100 games per month. This accelerated pace marks a recovery in China's video gaming industry, which saw a 7.6% revenue increase in the first quarter of the year. Tencent's Dungeon and Fighter Mobile has been particularly successful, generating $270 million from Apple's App Store in China since its May launch. The industry has been on the rebound since Beijing resumed game licensing in April 2022 after an 8-month freeze. In January, the NPPA retracted a draft proposal that aimed to cap user spending and ban excessive rewards, which had previously wiped out $80 billion in Chinese video gaming stocks. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong business leaders are eyeing Cambodia as a promising alternative manufacturing base to Vietnam, spurred by the pro-trade stance of Cambodia's new Western-educated Prime Minister Hun Manet. The China Plus One strategy, which encourages spreading investment beyond China to enhance supply chain resilience amid the US-China trade war, has led manufacturers to explore opportunities in Cambodia. Lo Kam Wing, president of the Chinese Manufacturers Association of Hong Kong, emphasized that Cambodia's lower labor costs and stable political environment make it an attractive option. A delegation led by Hong Kong Chief Executive John Lee Ka-chiu will visit Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam to explore business prospects. Jonathan Choi Koon Shum, chairman of Hong Kong's Chinese General Chamber of Commerce, highlighted Cambodia's eagerness to diversify its economy beyond textiles and attract foreign investment in green and digital sectors. Despite existing gaps in infrastructure and skilled labor, Cambodia's new leadership aims to foster a more open and globally connected business environment. In another South China Morning Post article, the insurance sector in Hong Kong is gearing up to support the city's 600 stockbrokers as they prepare for new rules allowing stock and derivatives trading during severe weather events. Starting September 23, the Hong Kong Exchanges and Clearing, HKEX, will no longer halt trading during typhoons or black rainstorm alerts, ending a 70-year-old practice. Tom Chan Paklam, permanent honorary president of the Institute of Securities Dealers, noted that brokers are reviewing their systems and insurance coverage to ensure staff can work from home or safely travel to offices during such conditions. Chan Kinpour, a veteran insurer and lawmaker, emphasized that all brokers should have compensation insurance for their employees, covering medical expenses, loss of wages, and death benefits. Additional medical or personal accident insurance may be necessary for staff required to travel during storms. Typhoons and rainstorms result in significant insurance claims, with property damage being the most common. The South China Morning Post also delves into the life of Cookie Johnson, wife of basketball legend Magic Johnson. The couple, who met in college, have faced numerous challenges, including Magic's infidelity rumors and his HIV diagnosis. Despite these hurdles, Cookie has been a pillar of support, standing by Magic during his public announcement of his HIV status in 1991 and their subsequent marriage. The Johnsons, who enjoy lavish Mediterranean holidays, have 2 children, Irvin E.J. Johnson III and adopted daughter Elisa Johnson. Cookie's faith played a crucial role in her life, helping her support Magic and accept their son E.J. when he came out as gay. She is also an entrepreneur, author, and philanthropist, having founded the premium denim brand CJ by Cookie Johnson and written a best-selling memoir. Cookie is actively involved in various boards and councils, advocating for women's rights and raising awareness about HIV/AIDS. South China Morning Post, Bari Weiss, a controversial political journalist, made headlines in July 2020 when she resigned from the New York Times, citing a hostile work environment and constant bullying by her colleagues. Her resignation letter, a scathing 1,500-word critique, accused the publication of succumbing to wokeism and allowing social media to dictate its news agenda. Weiss, who joined the Times in 2017 to diversify its ideological range, had often found herself at the center of controversies, including her remarks on Aziz Ansari and Mirai Nagasu. Before her departure, Senator Tom Cotton's op-ed calling for military intervention during the Black Lives Matter protests ignited a newsroom feud between younger wokes and older liberals, a conflict Weiss detailed on social media. After leaving the Times, she co-founded the Free Press with her wife, Nellie Bowles, aiming to champion honesty, doggedness, and fierce independence in journalism. Bowles, a former Times reporter herself, authored Morning After the Revolution, a critique of the U.S. progressive movement. The couple, both Jewish, tied the knot in 2021, welcomed their first child in 2022, and are expecting a second. South China Morning Post, Kim Kardashian's normal best friend, Zoe Winkler-Raines, stands out among her celebrity pals. Daughter of Happy Days actor Henry Winkler, Zoe co-founded This Is About Humanity, an organization dedicated to raising awareness about separated and reunified families at the U.S.-Mexico border. Despite her high-profile connections, Zoe maintains a low profile, keeping her Instagram private. Born in 1980, she attended Loyola Marymount University and worked as a nursery teacher before marrying actor Robert Raines in 2009. They have 3 sons together. Zoe is part of Kardashian's Lifers, a group of close friends who largely avoid the spotlight. Kardashian's Instagram post celebrating her lifers highlights the deep, enduring friendships she cherishes beyond her celebrity circle. The Sydney Morning Herald, Wall Street saw a rebound with the S&P 500 rising 1.1%, breaking a 3-day losing streak, and the Nasdaq climbing 1.7%. Big tech stocks like Nvidia, which rose 4.8%, helped drive this recovery. The Australian share market is set to follow, with a projected rise of 0.7%. This uptick comes amid significant political developments, including President Joe Biden's decision not to seek re-election, which has impacted market dynamics, particularly around the so-called Trump trade. Treasury yields also saw movement, with the 10-year yield rising to 4.26%. Corporate earnings reports continue to influence market sentiment, with companies like Alphabet, Tesla, Coca-Cola, Ford, and American Airlines set to release their quarterly results. Meanwhile, a global technology outage caused by a faulty software update disrupted airline operations, notably impacting Delta Airlines. Cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike clarified that the issue was not a cyber attack but a technical glitch, leading to a significant drop in its stock. European markets saw gains, while China's unexpected interest rate cut led to mixed results in Asian markets. Nikkei Asia reports that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has continued to reduce its stake in Chinese electric vehicle giant BYD, cutting it down from about 20% to less than 5%. The latest sale involved 1,395,500 shares, valued at approximately 340 million Hong Kong dollars, $43.6 million. This gradual divestment, which began in 2022, has significantly impacted BYD's stock price. Despite this, BYD has shown strong financial performance, with a net profit of 4.5 billion yuan, $619 million, in the first quarter of the year and a 28% year-on-year increase in new car sales for the first half of the year. However, the company faces challenges ahead due to intense price competition in the Chinese market. South China Morning Post highlights the success of the Digital Transformation Support Pilot Program, DTSPP, which offers financial aid to small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, in Hong Kong's food and beverage, F&B, and retail sectors. The program, managed by Cyberport and funded by the Hong Kong government with 500 million Hong Kong dollars, covers up to 50% of project costs or a maximum of 50,000 Hong Kong dollars. Traditional F&B businesses like Sun Hup Xing Shu may have benefited greatly, adopting digital payment systems and online promotion tools. This has led to a 30% increase in sales and improved operational efficiency through self-service ordering systems and multilingual electronic menus. The program also provides training and real-time consultation to help SMEs overcome technological challenges, as seen with another participant, Chaos Han Zhuang, which implemented a cloud-based POS system and customer management solutions, enhancing their business operations and customer engagement. In a tragic incident reported by the South China Morning Post, a Hong Kong police sergeant died after falling from a song thaw, an open-air truck, in Thailand. The accident occurred in South Pattaya district early Monday morning. Surveillance footage captured the moment the sergeant, aged 48, fell onto the road. Despite witnesses shouting for the driver to stop, the vehicle continued moving. The sergeant was taken to a nearby hospital but was pronounced dead. The driver later turned himself in, claiming he was unaware of the accident until informed by the vehicle's owner. The sergeant was on holiday with his family and was expected to return to Hong Kong the following day. The Hong Kong Immigration Department has been in contact with Chinese diplomatic offices to assist the family during this difficult time. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.